Sky over Washington, D.C. was ripped apart by tragedy. It happened on January 29, 2025 at approximately 8:47 p.m. An American Airlines Bombardier CRJ-700 jet, Flight 5342, collided with a U.S. Army UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter. The location just near Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, above the dark waters of the Potomac River. The impact left no survivors. All 67 souls aboard both aircraft perished. 60 passengers and 4 crew members were on the jet, their journey cut short. 3 soldiers were in the helicopter, their mission tragically ended. The crash sent shockwaves through the nation. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of air travel. The news spread quickly, leaving families and communities grappling with unimaginable grief. Rescue crews rushed to the scene, their lights piercing the darkness as they searched for survivors. But hope soon faded, replaced by the grim reality of the disaster. The wreckage, scattered across the river, painted a chilling picture of the collision's force. Among the victims were families returning home, business travelers on their way to meetings, and a group of athletes with promising futures. A significant number of those on board the flight were part of the figure skating community. They were returning from the U.S. Figure Skating Championships in Wichita, Kansas. Names began to emerge, each one a story of loss and heartbreak. Esteemed coaches Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov were mourned by the skating world. Alexander Sasha Kirsanov, a beloved coach, perished alongside 2 of his young students, Angela Yang and Sean Kay. Yang and Kay, students at the University of Delaware Figure Skating Club, represented the bright futures lost in the crash. 2 Chinese nationals were also among the passengers, their identities confirmed as the investigation unfolded. The crash transcended borders, a reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and the shared grief that follows such tragedies. The loss of life extended beyond the passengers and crew of the jet. 3 soldiers, their names withheld pending notification of next of kin, were on board the Black Hawk helicopter. They were on a routine training mission, their service to their country cut tragically short. As investigators began piecing together the events leading to the crash, questions arose about the air traffic control procedures at Reagan National Airport. The airspace around the nation's capital is notoriously complex and congested. Early findings revealed a troubling detail. A single air traffic controller was managing both helicopter and airplane traffic at the time of the collision. This, according to experts, is not standard practice for such a high-traffic airspace. It raised immediate concerns about staffing and potential overwork within the air traffic control system. Adding to the concerns was an incident just 24 hours before the crash. Another jet was forced to abort its landing at Reagan National due to a helicopter in close proximity to its flight path. This near miss, so close to the tragic collision, highlighted potential vulnerabilities in the airspace management around the airport. The investigation, led by the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, is ongoing. The cockpit voice recorder and flight data recorder from the CRJ-700 were recovered from the wreckage. These devices, crucial to understanding the events leading to the crash, are being meticulously analyzed. The tragedy has sparked outrage and calls for accountability. President Trump, in the wake of the crash, made controversial statements blaming the incident on federal diversity initiatives. These accusations, made without evidence, drew sharp criticism from lawmakers, aviation experts, and the public. The NTSB and the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, have pledged a thorough and transparent investigation. They are focusing on air traffic control procedures, pilot actions, weather conditions, and any mechanical factors that may have contributed to the crash. The FAA is also facing scrutiny over air traffic controller shortages and concerns about fatigue among controllers. The incident has brought these issues to the forefront, prompting calls for increased funding and staffing to ensure the safety of the nation's airspace. The road to understanding the cause of this tragedy will be long and complex. The victims' families and the nation deserve answers. This tragedy must be a catalyst for change, a reminder that safety can never be compromised in the pursuit of efficiency or expediency.